Hi, I'm Art Edmonds, and all of these people are excited about iRenew, the revolutionary bracelet that uses natural frequencies to promote strength and wellness.
iRenew makes me stronger and more flexible.
So what if I told you that regaining your strength and feeling renewed was as easy as wearing this?
This product and many like this have been sold all over the world for years, promising life-changing results such as gaining strength, losing weight, better mental clarity, and even to go as far as treating Parkinson's. All you have to do is trust their top secret, highly scientific technology and pay them large amounts of money for something that looks like you could just buy it off Amazon for $5. It sounds like a scam, doesn't it?
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, you would be right, however, not completely, because while most of us probably wouldn't find any sort of real results from using any of these products, most of us are actually being fooled every single day with the products we use, and some people literally are seeing life-changing results from simply wearing a bracelet. You see, I actually do believe that these products are using a form of highly advanced science. However, it's not the one that they put on the box. Recently, a neighbor from up the road came past my house as he had seen me doing laps of my street for daily exercise. He introduced himself and he told me that he has
a kind of product which will help you last longer.
As I stood there wondering if I had left the bedroom blinds open last night, he pulled out a pair of socks. He told me his company had, over a number of years, managed to work out
a very specific pattern which, when touches your skin, sends a signal to your brain, allowing your body to return to a natural state of balance. Jesus.
In other words, he was saying that if I wore the socks, I would immediately become faster, stronger, and more coordinated. I was a little skeptical, but I wanted to hear him out. He asked me to participate in
a simple strength test to showcase the power of the socks.
The same strength test can be found all over the internet, where in the first half, it shows a participant holding their arms by their side, while the salesperson applies upward force attempting to tipping them over, while the participant tries to resist. But this is where it gets interesting. The participant is then asked to apply the magic pattern to their skin, either in the form of a sock, an insole, or a clear patch. Now, using the groundbreaking technology, the participant repeats the test, and to their amazement, they are incredibly strong. It looks as if the salesperson needs to apply twice the force to have any chance at tipping them over. Similar feats of amazing strength can also be seen by a man performing lateral dumbbell curls until he reaches failure. He then stands on the magic pattern and instantly manages to push out a few extra reps. And as for my own results, well, my neighbor managed to successfully complete the demonstration, and I agreed to try the socks for a week. I'm gonna be honest, I never tried the socks because I think that this is a load of bullshit. I'm gonna open these up and show you what the pattern looks like, and then you can make your own mind up. All right, this is the pattern woven into the socks, which when it touches your skin is meant to send you into like Super Saiyan mode or something. It's literally just cotton fluff. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 second. Now, the reason the test worked on me is because I allowed it to work. I did what I thought the test is meant to do in order to make him feel good about the product and to not make the situation awkward. You know, for something so groundbreakingly scientific, the way that they do the test to prove it is so flawed it's not even funny. First of all, both the salesperson and the participant are aware that the product is meant to make them perform better. The fact that both people want the product to work literally changes the likelihood of the product working, and this is called the power of suggestion. As for the man doing the dumbbell raises, first of all, I think we can all clearly see the guy has more in the tank when he chooses to stop. He then takes 5 seconds rest while stepping onto the technology, so naturally it's no surprise at all that he pumps out a few extra reps. This literally proves nothing at all, aside from the fact that we could probably all push out a few extra reps every now and then, and especially when we're being filmed to prove the legitimacy of a product. So while I can't see any clear evidence that these socks are igniting my brain, however, I do believe that they are just as powerful as this little red pill. When my sister was younger, she used to experience anxiety about going to school, so my grandmother started giving her anxiety medication in the form of a little red pill. She would take the medication and her anxiety would disappear, until one day when she was at the shops and noticed that her anxiety medication was in the sweets aisle. That were nothing more than a delicious chocolate called Jaffas. This phenomenon is called the power of suggestion, or otherwise known as the placebo effect, and I believe it to be the primary science behind the power of these socks. The fact that these people believe the socks will fix them
it's like instant relief.
helps them unlock the ability to fix themselves. The socks were just the vessel to get them there. Just like the Jaffas were the vessel to help my sister relieve her anxiety. There are thousands of examples of products which I believe fall under the same category. Crystals, essential oils, there have even been studies comparing a caffeinated pre-workout with a fake, uncaffeinated placebo when lifting weights at the gym. The study concluded that results showed increases when both pre-workout supplements and a placebo were consumed, and followed on to say that this raises the question of whether or not pre-workout supplements actually increase performance or just the belief that it will increase performance. I'll leave a link to the studies in the description. But how do we know how much of these results were purely placebo and how much of it actually came from the power of the product?
So when I give you a painkiller, if you come into my A&E department and I give you 10 milligrams of morphine, for example, for your pain, then about 70% of the beneficial effect you will experience is as a result of the morphine. About 30% of that is because you believe I've given you an effective painkiller. The placebo effect can do things that are apparent miracles. So if people believe, for example, in witch doctors, and the witch doctor says, I put a curse on you, and the person who's had the curse put on them actually believe that, then that belief will make them sick. It's called the nocebo effect.
This same phenomenon of nocebo, where the body reacts negatively purely based off a strong belief, can also be seen in this example, where the participants are told they're going to experience a painful sensation from a bone scanning machine.
We're testing out some equipment. We need to measure the side effects and patient reaction, and pay close attention to the pain that you feel and how it grows.
But the machine is actually just a cheap lamp and a laser pointer, and is doing absolutely nothing. But the results are pretty amazing.
It feels really, really, really hot and like penetrating, like my whole arm is like on fire.
We can stop at any time.
You want to call it?
Okay, we're off. Could you rank for me how you felt?
Like 9.5.
The power of suggestion was so strong, our nocebo caused our subject to think she felt almost the worst pain imaginable.
This equipment is not doing anything to you. This is just a machine that makes noise, and that's just a laser pointer on a lamp.
For real?
For real. You were never in danger.
But what this really shows us is that what we believe in life, whether it's positive or negative, will have a huge impact on whether or not it comes true. How are you going to lose that weight or put on that muscle if you don't even believe that you're capable of achieving it? You got to stop waiting for results before you start believing it's possible. And would I recommend these magic socks along your fitness journey? Well, the fact that you've watched this video means the socks ain't going to work on you anyway, because a self-administered placebo is no more than delusional optimism. Even if I know the socks aren't actually doing anything to improve my health, there are people out there which believe the socks will make them feel better. And because they believe it, they literally are feeling better. But we need to remember that the power of the socks isn't in the socks. It's in the mind.